Hello there! Patch 1.3 is coming to an end, and the game has dropped an in-game survey that you can access via pressing the escape button. And then I'm going to scroll down, and Survey Center, it's got 300 oro barrels, which is half a pool, but still good enough to possibly send what you want them to know about. But the timing of this survey is right before the 1.4 live stream or the half anniversary live stream, so whatever that you ask for as feedback and things that you hope to change probably wouldn't come in this next patch. It might be 2-3 patches down. Hopefully they're reading, I'm sure they're listening. You guys want to hear my response to certain things? I'll do the survey together with you guys for the sake of this video. Alright? Anyways, the survey will take 3 to 5 minutes. Let's see if I take 3 to 5 minutes. And only for people aged 13 and above. If you're under 12, too bad. Okay, as of now, how would I rate my overall satisfaction with Arknights Endfield? I'm not very satisfied, and I'm also not very unsatisfied. I'm genuinely pretty neutral at the moment, I would say. I'm definitely not satisfied or unsatisfied as well. There's just a lot of goods in this game, and there's also a lot of things that I'm like, I hope they get this settled soon. So that's my answer. Regarding the current version, which of the following aspects of the game experience do you currently enjoy? Reading experience. No. Map and environment art. Good. Yeah, that's awesome. Performance optimization, probably the best thing about this game. Like, it's amazing. It's good on phone, it's good on PC, it's good on laptop. How the hell are they doing that? Combat. I feel like people wouldn't pick this. But having seen CC and the good stuff and the team building and whatnot, I would say it's the good part of the game. But the trouble is, it still has problems as well. Just basically answering if I just enjoy the combat, I'm going to say, personally, I do. But that doesn't mean there's no problems with it. Voice acting. Pretty good, actually. I'm gonna say that's good stuff. Music. Okay, I enjoy the music of this game, but I'm gonna just say that I have a problem, which is I remember the music sounding good in the various patches, like 1.1 and 1.2, but I don't remember the music. This is a bit different from AK, because I think AK does a good job in terms of like having the stages, having their own allocated music, the lobby music as well. But the music over here is more tied to the map and I suppose the story cutscenes, and the problem is you don't replay them. There's no like jukebox kind of thing. So I think the music of the game is good, but I have not had the feeling that they're memorable. But still though, again, the question is just asking, do you enjoy? Yes, I do. Character progression. A hella fast, I have to say, to character progress in this game. People were complaining about it. So it's gonna be funny, because I also feel like people aren't gonna choose this, but like, this was the very thing they've been fixing every single new patch. So for the sake that it's so quickened right now, and people are still not gonna pick this, it's kinda crazy. I'm gonna say that I do like it, I suppose. Because at least it makes you feel like you're not spending as much time to build up giant rosters as compared to perhaps like Arknights, for example. Exploration experience. Okay, I still enjoy it, but I'm just gonna say this. It's getting on a bit of my nerve because you feel this after 1.0. Every single map has been very linear. The interactables of the map, the way you find the chests and whatnot, it feels a little too straightforward for my liking. And like, we're not getting the vibe of the giant map anymore. Like the Hub, Uling, or Origin Science Park for example, and instead like, everything is just a straight line. If not, it's a straight line bent in a different way, like a spiral, for example. So I hope they improve it, but I do enjoy it. Monetization, expensive. Bro, okay, I don't know what the next question is. If it's what you don't enjoy, I'm clicking on that very fast. Because I'm spending way too much money in this game. More than I have in AK. And I'm not spending because I want to spend, but it's more so that, hey, I'm getting every character. At least I get every character as a CC, right? Again, maybe you can say content creator problems. But actually, even if I wasn't even a content creator, if I was just a player who's trying to enjoy Endfield, I think I'm pretty frustrated by how, okay, I need to spend some money in the game, but holy crap, the amount to spend might as well be 3 more other game titles I can buy on Steam Summer Sale, right? In AK, if I want to get a bit more pools, I don't feel like the damage I need to make is as big as what I'm doing in Endfield. Again, could be a 3D game versus 2D game situation. So no, I'm not gonna pick that. Character art, I'm happy. I'm very happy with the characters of this game. Main mission, smoothness and immersion. I can't say I enjoy that. Lore and story, no, I'm not very impressed. Again, I know there's a lot of defenders out there that say, oh, come on, there's good lore in the game, it's in the files and whatnot. I don't think that's necessarily the best way to present lore, right? If you think about AK and how they present lore, I think it minimally starts from giving people the interest from the main story that you read. And the fact that the main story is not good enough at giving people that hook is really a concern to me. And I really think they need to do that so that people start getting more interested to take their own free time to say, hey, this guy just talked about this. Where in the files can I see this kind of thing? So yeah. Enemy design. Okay, so I feel like people would answer this. They've been doing a better job, I would say. The enemies are fine, actually. Like the new bosses that they did after Run E. The monkeys are good as well. The new bestial enemy that was in the test area was also great. I hope for more. I think the only one that didn't impress me was the ghostly purple looking one. Because it's just weird and annoying. Just respawn. But yeah, largely I'm fine. Version content and volume. Hell no. I'm not happy. Control cameras. Okay. On that topic, that's the same as combat. Because I think that's the problem. Like, I think the combat and the whole sequences is very fun to learn, but the cameras are not helping, I feel. But I don't know if this is written in respect to this or like separate. I'm just gonna say no to that. AIC factory gameplay. What do you mean? We just had a whole patch where there's nothing to do with the factory. But I enjoy it, so I'm gonna say yes. Just give me more soon. UI clarity. Honestly, it's fine. Yeah. Rewards and benefits. I feel like this ties in with monetization. Right? If there's not enough free stuff, I end up spending more. They're doing a lot of free resources to help with character progression, but they're not really doing it for pools. Again, hey, 3D game. They would demand more of our money. But like, I think there's better ways to do it at least. So, no, not gonna pick that. Cutscenes. Yeah, actually they've been pretty good. Others. What else do I enjoy? I don't think I can take it off my head. But yeah, these are my answers. I suppose the thing I didn't pick are things that I don't enjoy. So let's see if they ask it the other way around, or they don't. Ooh, what can be further improved? Okay, I mean, this means that I can pick on the same things, right? So lore and story, definitely. Controls and camera, definitely. Factory gameplay, definitely. I mean, the voice acting has been fine. If you say character progression needs improvement, you're not following the game, man. It's so fast now. It's unreal. It's probably I might argue it's the fastest amongst all the giant gacha games. And same for optimization. Like, what else do you need them to optimize? If you're telling them to optimize your 10-year-old phone, that's not optimization. 10-year-old already. It's time for a little bit of an upgrade. But if your phone is like 5 years old, 6 years old, a lot of the people have stated that it actually still works. So I think they're doing a fantastic job there. Map and environment art, I mean, it's okay. Reading experience, also fine. Localization will be an interesting one, because those of you who are like reading it in foreign languages, you could probably be picking this, but I don't know because I don't read like Russian, Indonesian, for example. Exploration experience. I mean, improve it, right? Because I explained it just now. The maps have been way too linear. Spice it up, give me something more interesting. Main missions, I mean, yeah, it ties into the story, really. UI and clarity use, fine. Rewards and benefits. I mean, I can totally see this being the most picked option out of this survey. Character art, I'm okay. Version content, absolutely, do something to that. Enemy design, I think they'll do a fine job, so I'm okay. Cutscenes, cinematics, music, combat. Again, this ties in with the camera, right? The locking system, the targeting, the way we use our skills, being able to be a bit more precise with the ranges of stuff would be good if they figure out how to improve it. So I'm gonna say yes. And monetization, again, I don't mind spending money, but like, not that amount of money. The amount of money I spend, I can't imagine people spending it in other countries. You know, like, not all of us earn the same amount or like have the same economy. So, yeah, improve on that. Okay, learn my views on charted headhunting. Oh, okay. The 6 stars, how will I rate my liking of them? Ooh, I like Camille a lot. If I go in depth, it might make me rate 4 out of 5 for Mifu. But in truth, it's a 5 out of 5. So, yeah, I actually do thoroughly enjoy both of these characters. I think their skills have been super creative. I love their designs as well. I'm much more happy with Camille's story than Mifu's story. But Mifu's gameplay is pretty fun. Just a pure free crush that you can get. And I would say, well, Camille might not be very strong, but he's still pretty fun in his own right, so yeah. Which best describes my willingness to acquire Mifu. I'm satisfied with acquiring it at potential 0. You're talking AK, baby. AK. Do not force me to pull more than potential 0. Okay, listen to me, Hypergrave. Do not force me. I know you want money. I get that. But don't make it such that everyone has to do it. Because, yeah, we come from AK. A whole generation and era where we never said, you know, potential 1 and up are needed. So, yeah, the P0. Oh, the fact that they're asking this though means that they're concerned. They want people to be pulling for port. And I get that because the other 3D gacha game titles have that kind of culture. But no. You cannot be instilling this culture in here. They need to understand that when we chase for potentials in AK, the reason why we do it is because we really like that character, right? It's out of love for that character, hype for the character. I'm gonna give my answer without reading the survey options first. That is, when I think about why people pot 6, well, we call it pot 6 in AK by the way, because it's literally that way in the UI, if you all didn't know. And in Endfield, it's pot 5, because that's what the UI says as well. I hope they standardize it. It's actually kind of annoying. But whatever it is, the reason why we max pot people in AK is a lot of the characters in AK are not random characters that appear out of nowhere. Sometimes that happens, but actually a lot of times they're like characters that were NPCs. People read them in their story, and they don't appear once, right? They could appear in multiple storylines and then finally they get released as an operator. So a lot of people have fallen in love with that character so much that they care about wanting to obtain higher potentials for them. I mean, this makes me curious about someone like Arkane, because Arkane is probably the most dragged out character now in the game until her patch actually comes with her banner. And I kind of hope that they do that with more NPCs within this game, right? Don't just immediately, oh, new character, give them a banner, and instead give them the time to develop as a character, and then you publish them. And then don't just limit or lock their story from there. You can further their story even after their banner has already been out. I think the game has done a good job here, but the timeline feels a bit too short as compared to how AK really has that build up. If you take a look at characters like Virtuosa, Musis, you could even argue Keltsit, right, from the very start of the game until she got released as a limited operator. Not a limited operator, sorry, but like the banner that actually featured her. And then you also have that for tons of people really, like Logos, Escalon, Wang even. Like, they're all years in the making. So that kinda results in people just saying, I don't care if they're strong or not, I will pull for them. That's something that they should work on. You know, like, I think you all should give your answers in the comments to this. This is probably one of the better discussions to have since they have this survey question. Anyways, I usually don't pursue higher potentials. Alright, I'm sorry I say this as a CC as well. Like, I just don't, as a content creator, I mean, I don't want to do all that. I don't want to tell people that you have to spend money. It doesn't sound nice. I'd rather tell people, spend this $1,000 on good food, or other games, or like, ways to calm and relax yourself. Combat strength isn't satisfying. She's fine. Building a single operator is very costly. I don't plan to try the operator out in depth. There's a lack of challenge goals. I don't know if I want to answer this in terms of myself or everybody else. But if you were to say that, right, option 4 is a pretty good reason that people don't go for potential, because it's like there's no place that really requires it. Of course, CC just got released, so that makes it a bit different. But yeah, I'm not happy with the monetization rules. Ooh, I mean, the only thing that people are really not happy about is okay, again, the problem with this game is not the no 50-50 like guarantee thing. There's just one simple solution. Just don't make it that when you hit 120, your 6-star PT resets. That's actually the only thing I wish they fix. I'm okay with that, because like that becomes the exact same gacha that happens in AK. So to me, you should just do that. Wait, why is it? Oh my god, if I click this, I can't click anything else. But it's true though. Once you say that you don't pursue higher potentials, the other reasons kind of don't matter. Oh, so I guess I don't have to... Okay, I'll still read the other options anyways. Building a full team that fits this operator is very costly. I don't plan to try out the operator in depth right now. I mean, this feels very similar. Is that really a reason that people consider? I want to save resources to pull for future operators. I mean, yeah, that's a fair reason. You know, once you go to Camille, then people will say, oh, maybe I max for Camille, but not Mifu. Yeah. Not clear how to use the operator. That doesn't tend to be a reason. Potential does not improve the combat experience much. Oh, please don't pick this option, guys. Again, Hypergrave, there are very nice ways of tempting people for potential. Don't go number stat pad characters, okay? I'm not happy with the narrative content. Oh, but that's not wrong though. Like I said, narrative content I feel really can drive even the free-to-play players to get concerned about potentials. But yeah, it's just not very easy to get pulls in this game. That's genuinely just it. I don't have teammates that will fit well. Okay, that's a valid reason sometimes, so yeah. What's my satisfaction rating of Mifu in the following aspects? I'm satisfied with the artistic presentation. I do like her voice. I do like her persona. I like her personality. I like her combat strength. Burden of team progression, including the operator themselves and other operators on the team. What does that mean? I don't understand the meaning of the phrase. Why does it sound so deep? Burden of team progression. Satisfaction rating. What do you mean by I'm satisfied by the burden? I can't say. I don't know what you're saying. What does this mean? Well, again, comments, help me when you are at this part of the video. Which of the following aspects have improved my satisfaction with Mifu? Oh, I do like her color. Body type is crazy. Body type is crazy. Not my answer. The rear view of the character looks great. Bro, I'd say that of Tang Tang. We know why, but that wouldn't be my reason. Model details. Oh, I always study their models, so yes. Outfit design, I'm happy. Gender. That bro. Hello? Can I call the police? Don't. No. Model texture performance. Okay. Oh my god. There will definitely be like a grandpa or grandma in the future of the game. Now that I see that option. For sure. It's like having Nasty in this game. Or like Mantra or something and everyone goes wow. Non-human features. It's not a must really. I mean it's cool, but it's not a must. Idle animation is fine. Facial features. What, her mole? Not a concern for me. Kit designs, no. Color is very important to me. In terms of like my favoritism to characters, color will be one thing, personality will be another. But this is about the artistic presentation. Yeah, so color, personality. Well, I do have body. Okay, now that you say that. Fine game. You win. I do have body types that I like. So I get concerned about that. And then I care about the outfit. That's really what I choose for. Facial features and head is, I mean, I don't see them not doing a good job, so I think it'll be fine. Okay, which one have reduced my satisfaction? Oh, nothing. Which have improved my satisfaction of Mifu's voice acting. Oh, I like her accent. I don't know who the voice talent is, actually. I'm so sorry. I'm not very knowledgeable about voice actors. I like the personality. I do like her lines. I like the quality, yes. And I like the emotions. Yeah, which have reduced. I'm satisfied with everything. Which have improved my experience for Mifu's combat. I mean, it's a pity that we didn't get a gauntlet weapon, which I understand it makes the gacha more complicated. If they were to introduce new weapon types, it will dilute the whole gacha pool. So there's that. But at least they showed her gauntlet in her skills. So that's a plus, but still wish for something closer to who they are, I would say. I'm gonna say fine, it does align. Combat experience feels novel. It does. I like her skills, as I said just now earlier within this vid. Great combat controls and hit feedback. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't like her zooms, actually. Like, if you were to control her and whatnot, I find her zooms very nauseating sometimes. The operator synergizes well with operators I like. Not my concern. I will always find a way to synergize her. But then again, I'm also talking to someone who will make sure he owns everyone. So, yeah. Moderate amount of thinking required during combat. Is moderate like a high amount or a middle of the ground amount? I don't know what this is referring to. If it mean like, I like that I have to think while using her, then yes, I will choose that. Operator works well as a non-control. Easy to use set and forget. Wow, that's so... Don't really set and forget characters. But is she a good non-control? I guess so. I do like it when I don't control her. Yeah, my problem is when I control her, really. Versatile and capable of handling various combat scenarios. I don't know about that. There's not enough scenarios in this game. Can I comment that instead? We need more. Smooth combat controls. This ties in similarly to here. That's a bit of my issue with her. I just wish that they're a bit less dizzying in this game. And I want this game to turn off out animation. I'm serious. Like, I don't mind seeing them when the operator is released and whatnot. But like for a smoother combat experience, I kind of wish I don't see out animations. Because I just want to see the fight. Not the same PNG on my face. It's a gacha game standard, I know. But like, just give me that as a setting. The people who want it can have it. I actually don't want it. Because you know like how AK when you turn on someone's skill, you don't see a freaking skill animation PNG pop on your screen. But like 3D game titles all feel they need to do that. And like, the problem is, they don't change. Unless like they get a skin next time, and then maybe you'll see something different. But even then, it gets repetitive. So again, not my concern. Flexible team competitions. Is she flexible? Not really. Design of skills and mechanics are appealing. I'll say yes. Experience of using this as a control operator is good. Oh, nah. Character attributes and stats are relatively high. Okay, those are all my answers. I'm not gonna say that anything reduced my satisfaction. Oh, wait, never mind. This is a little bit different. I'll say experience of using this operator as a control isn't the greatest. Combat controls feel clunky. Dealing expected damage is tricky, or skill loops can be easily interrupted. Ooh. Combat experience with this operator doesn't feel very novel. Not versatile or adaptable. Mediocre combat controls and hit feedback. Can't say that. Works poorly as a non-control. I feel like this is the only major thing. Again, like the camera stuff on this unit is the most bothersome to me. Yeah, that's my answer. Alright, hi Camille. Okay, here's the thing. I really like Camille. I want to say hoping to acquire max potential, but I didn't. But this is my willingness to acquire Camille, right? I don't know. I'm just gonna say satisfied with Fort Zero because that's what I did. But in truth, if I really had the ability and like millions of dollars, maybe I will get in max potential actually. Alright. What factors have reduced my ability? Again, I don't usually pursue higher potentials, that's the problem. Don't force me to. Alright, I love everything about Camille. Again, I don't know what the hell does this mean, but yeah. I love the color, I love the model. I do like his facial expressions, I do like the model, I don't care about the gender. Do I like his facial features? I don't remember what his facial features are, but he has very nice eyes. Sure. Idle animations? Awesome. Have you guys seen his kick? Have you guys seen how slick he is whenever he moves around? Boy, it's amazing. Holy shit. The rear view of the character looks great. I said it doesn't matter just now. True. Outfit designs. Awesome. Body type. He's good. Non-human features. Wings. Whoa. True. Head design. His hair. True. He's a 12 out of 10. Which I've reduced at, no, nothing has reduced, Camille's perfect. No bias. Camille's perfect. Which has improved my satisfaction of Camille. Oh, I do know who the voice actor is for this one, funnily. So, yeah, everything's great. And like, his story is awesome. I will probably make a video soon to tell you guys about my opinion to Camille's story, because I thought it was really good. Which has improved my satisfaction. I can say that he has good feedback, actually. Because like, he has the whole Vesper wing thing. I see the icon, but it's not very... Maybe it's a me problem. That apart from the icon, I don't know if there's a very clear-cut visual to see that an enemy has it. And even if there is, again, the problem is the clarity of it. Because if it's really good, I would have remembered. But yeah, combat visuals and audio. Actually, yeah, I think his move designs and stuff are good. Versatile and capable of handling various combat situations. I'm not sure about that. Combat settings align with the character design. He wields a polearm of sorts. I'm gonna say yes. Is it a polearm? Yes, I think it's a polearm. Moderate amount of thinking. Yeah, I would say that for quite a lot of units in this game, that they kind of need thinking. Even Fungi does. Like the one that I would say that isn't really much of a thinking is like Levantine, you know, because it's just so easy to use her. But everybody else in the game has been fairly good. Works well as a non-control. He does work well as a non-control, actually. And yeah, I guess that makes me satisfied a little bit. Designs of skills and mechanics are appealing. Yeah, I'm genuinely happy. Combat experience feels novel, also happy. Smooth combat controls. I don't have any real problem with Camille versus Mifu. Maybe the only problem is the fact that, like, people might say this about Camille. Character attributes and stats aren't very high. But the problem is Camille's a Vanguard, which their role is SP generation. They're not there to deal damage. And he's also a support. So, I don't think I'll have this complaint. I'm just gonna say I'm satisfied. Regarding 6-star weapons, what's your overall satisfaction? Amaranth Tassel and Blessing of Lustrous Carmine. Wow, I have not tested the other weapons prior to this survey. I actually can't say. Do I like Mifu's weapon anyways? I do like Camille's weapon though. I'm not sure about Mifu's weapon. It's okay. But yeah, I think Camille's one is sleek. Hope to hear my views on new content. Okay. How satisfied am I with the overall experience of... Oh my god. Is it Sword Vault Dale? Sword Vault Dale? I'm so sorry, I'm very unsatisfied. What has lowered my rating? I felt physically unwell. It's so funny. I did. I was physically unwell. You know, the story made me sick. Puzzle gameplay experience. Oh, the puzzle was very easy, to be fair. But I'm not gonna say that's a complaint. Narrative performance, mission length and completion time. That's not really an issue. Immersiveness? Was it immersive? No. I didn't feel like I'm with the story a lot of the time. I got frequently interrupted. No, that's not the trouble. Combat experience is fine. Smoothness of mission progression. That's not an issue. It's the story content. But that's enough for me to be very unsatisfied. Like, I might even say the puzzle, but I'm willing to say it's fine because it's just, you know, the open world, it's a story. You can do hard puzzles when a different game mode calls for it, like Delver the Cryptic. But yeah, everything else I think is okay. Ooh, mission structure and sequence is an interesting answer. But no, was that an issue in Sword Vault Dale? Don't think so. I think they've been doing a better job at this. This was really poor in Valley 4. But so far in Wuling, I think it's been good. How will I rate my overall satisfaction with the new area? Oh wait, but that was a rating of the story, right? Okay, so I've rated it fairly. So if it's just about the area, I'm going to say I'm satisfied. I realized because I said I can't say to the weapon, there must have been more questions, so I just got skipped on the questions. Alright, regarding Sword Vault Dale, which of the following content stage designs have improved my rating? I mean, it was a fresh experience. I don't like the falling rocks, it feels too kiddish. But the other appeals, good fun, I'm okay with that. Rewards for completing various gameplay meet my expectations. No, give me more pools. Environment art, atmosphere looks very appealing, yeah. Frequency and difficulty of battles are well balanced. Really? The enemies still feel too easy though, don't they? Puzzle gameplay feels interesting. It's interesting, but it doesn't last very long. Well designed and structurally complex with many layers. Layers? There are layers to this map, but it's still very linear. Yeah, I'm not willing to click this. Building the AIC in this area feels smooth. Huh? What AIC? There was no outpost. All I did was just connect to get some Kuprium. And no, I'm not going to zipline in this place because those are not collectibles that I need. Pathfinding and movement feels smooth. Here's the thing. I think it's too smooth. The area has plenty of gameplay content. No! Enemy design in the new area is good. Yeah, it's fine. It's good. I like it. You mentioned that I'm satisfied with the environment art of Sword Vault Dale. Can I share the reasons? Ooh, extended question. Yeah, it's rich in details. Color and tone is matching the environment. Yeah, I'll say fine. Buildings and artificial lands. Oh, yeah, the buildings this time are good because it's the ruin vibe. I like the style of this area, the Chinese style. I don't know if yeah, I guess I felt it that way. So, I like it. Geology and rocks are consistent in the environment. Yeah, sure. Lighting effects are good, sure. Key locations look visually striking. Quite. So yes. Enjoy the atmosphere created by this area. Yeah. Environment fits well with the world building. I'm gonna say yes. Screw it, but because it's a ruin. Your end result, you find a treasure trove of library books. Yeah, I think it's fine. The following best describes my experience at AIC gameplay. I have played the newest AIC content, yes. Which of the following best describes my stock build yields from the outposts. I only need enough stock builds. I actually don't maximize. I'm the second. I just get enough stock builds as long as it buys everything I need. When building your AIC factory, have you encountered the following issues related to blueprints? Using shared blueprints, I don't use blueprints. Which of the following best describes your current view of Wuling stock builds? Honestly, I'm not that hardcore. Although they have actually released a lot of the artificing catalysts that makes it a bit of a struggle to fully collect them. I'm gonna say I'm the middle one. I just want to acquire enough so that it meets my needs. Which has reduced my willingness to acquire Wuling stock builds. It's not fun. It's not fun to acquire these stock builds. It's not. It should be automated. You're a factory game. Automation! Don't make me click, 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 click. I don't want that. I know, live service game, gacha things, they make you click to make you feel like you're doing something. No! No! Be proud that you're an automation game and make sure that we come in, we see money in instead of us needing to click it. Is it too much to ask for? I don't know. But yeah. Initial factory setup requires too much effort. But there's blueprints, so I can't say that. Items in stock reveals aren't appealing. No, not really. I said it's fine. Yeah, I see it's still in early stages. Nah. Daily tasks take too much time. Oh, those daily tasks like depot notes? I mean, dungeons not fun. So yeah, they take up time. It's just like, why do I want to click on the same things all the time? Don't make me do work. I don't know, it's peak unemployment behavior. When you need to do this every single day, but like, it's not truly meaning anything. You know, if anything, just make money come in immediately. Like, make money come in because I've built my factory and not need me to access the outpost screen. Items and rock resolution always available. Nah, daily tasks provide too few stock builds. I can't say it's the fault of the daily task. Even if you made it more, I don't know if I'll do it. There are too few discounted items. It's already fully upgraded. Too few appealing items. No, it's just these two. These two are just the biggest reasons. And yeah, we're gonna get new regions that will ask for stock builds again. But like, it's gonna be fun! It's gotta be fun! It's not fun right now. Event gameplay in the current version. Okay, bro, 3 to 5 minutes is a lie. I've been doing this for half an hour. What the hell? And like, some of you, I mean, if you're zooming, you do it in 5, but I think a lot of you won't do it in 5. Anyways, how do I feel about the story event? I'm neutral about Mifu's, but I'm very satisfied with Camille's. What's the reason I'm not satisfied with A Fist of Reflections? I never said I'm not satisfied, okay? I said neutral, but I guess that's what you think. This is the one story you remove, Endmin. I don't feel he was necessary. Okay, anyways, let me see the other options. The music is poor. The story theme is not engaging enough. Art and visual designs are appealing. Operator relationships, I don't need to see relationships. I don't like how the operator and admin get along. No, they're getting along. It's not that I don't like how they get along. It's just, I don't want admin. It's a story that I felt like Mifu could have gotten 100% screen time. And it would have made it thoroughly enjoyable. It's not quite like the Camille story. The Camille story, I get that Endmin's presence does uplift the story. But Mifu's one, I just didn't really feel that way. Mission guidance, gameplay elements, puzzles, and okay, nah. Animations aren't good enough, nah. Operators aren't well developed. Maybe. Do I feel that way about Mifu's story quest? Can't say that. But now I'm trying to recall what the hell happened in the story. And the fact that it's not memorable is not a good sign. Gosh, I'm struggling. I think it comes down to the same point where I said that Mifu deserves more screen time. Because I feel like there could be so much more to discover about her. And like, because she was once in the stockade as well, of course you got to see the funny interaction and whatnot, but it's like, Tangtang wasn't in the story, and it kind of feels that you could develop on that relation through here. I mean, she was in the story as the, you know, the dealer of the coins and whatnot, wanting to make money off of people watching the arena, but yeah, you kind of wish that you can see more of that relationship between the two of them. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Dance Macabre, which part did I like? Did it help with world building? Of Seska? Not that I remember that. Didn't feel that way. It teases about it, sure, but I don't think I fully understood Seska. Puzzles are enjoyable. I don't remember what the puzzles were. But this was the smoothest story I've ever seen. So I'm gonna say yes. Story team and plot are engaging? Yes. Animations are high quality? This one I felt very, very, very good compared to the other character quests that we've had. So yes. It shows the character relationships, sure. Operator is fully fleshed out. I mean, his personality is very simple though. He's just an introverted guy that doesn't really want to make friends, and then all of a sudden Endmin comes along and he wants to make friends with Endmin. But I'm okay. I guess it's fully fleshed out. Music sounds great and it's memorable. It's not memorable, but it sounds great, okay? Like I said, that's the problem with Endfield. I don't remember how Camille's music exactly sounds like. I'm gonna not click that, because I think memorable music is more impactful than just sounding great. Art and visual designs are appealing, sure. Voice acting is high quality, yes. Combat gameplay feels great, Don't know if I feel that way. Because I think from the very start I was like, oh, it's Camille and Endmin. The buff that they gave was the fact that their combo skill has no cooldown. That's how they try to compensate it, but it felt very clunky. So yeah, I like how the operator and Endmin got along. Yeah, I do. It was good. Oh my god, CC. I participated, yes. Am I satisfied? I'm very satisfied actually. What do I like? I like the sense of achievement. I guess I do like the completeness. Music and sound effect design. It's cool, but a bit too noisy if you keep hearing the freaking remix version. UI clarity. It's okay. Replay value. Yeah, finally we got something that feels a bit replayable if you actually like CC. Combat flow and satisfaction. But that's the reason why I don't like CC. It gets repetitive. Like, it's not randomized. So, you're just smashing your head into the same stage all the time. I'm gonna say no to that. If this was a survey in AK, I would also say no to this in AK. So, not any different. Progression requirements. I mean, if you talk about the fact that you can do it with low rarity or like 4 stars, 5 stars, then yeah, it's really good. Community buzz, yeah, there's a lot of buzz. I love that. Overall difficulty design, good. Arts and visual presentation, I mean, they customize their own stage and background design. I'm gonna say it's good. Team composition flexibility, awesome. Very good. Tutorial clarity, there was a tutorial? I do not remember the tutorial. I don't know. Ease of understanding rules and mechanic, yeah. Strategic depth of gameplay, very good. Reward appeal, it's okay. What do I find not very enjoyable? Just the combat, you know, the targeting and everything, and wanting your skills to be precise. Because like people say, like, there's the most apparent complaint I've seen in Contingency contract That is, while it's allowed people to learn about the game and realize there's so much more to it, people also realize, oh my god, this combat can be pretty problematic sometimes. But I am personally pretty satisfied with everything so far. What's my main goal in playing it? Challenge. I love the challenge. I want the combat to feel good. Yeah, I like the novelty of it. Yeah, you could say I'm not so sensitive about the glory. But that's also the reason why people say CC. It's very similar to challenge though. Oh, if you were to say this, then no, strategy is more important to me. I don't need validation. And yeah, honestly, these are my 3 biggest ones. To what extent have the goals been fulfilled? Completely fulfilled, actually. I'm not done playing CC, but I've always been striving for higher. I like trying different team comps. I've not done that yet because I've been sick as well, but if I wasn't sick, I would have done it. But at the very start, I was attempting a lot of different team comps. And did I enjoy the combat? Yeah, I did. How satisfied with Umbral Monument? I can't give an option. Because I haven't played yet. I'm so sorry, I did this survey before playing it. Try Swordman C. Oh, I've tried it. Come. How satisfied am I? I'm neutral. Why am I unsatisfied? Again, assuming I'm unsatisfied. Okay, yes, maybe I am. Difficulty, I mean, it's easy to understand. It's a pretty boring gameplay. Yeah, it's just not interesting. You just don't have to replay it. Unless, I mean, for builds, yes, but in terms of fun factor, it gets pretty brain-numbing to keep doing this every day. Some goals rely heavily on... Yeah, but I don't mind it. Learning was too difficult. Combat differences between data plate combinations are not very noticeable. Yeah, it's not very noticeable, exactly. Battles are too hard, no. Rewards aren't appealing enough, no. Combat controls being stiff is actually a thing because of the way that the enemies spawn, right? Like, they spawn far apart from each other. I do find it very annoying to like, okay, let me run to this guy first, then run to this guy, then run to this guy. Of course, sometimes they run towards you, but like, I don't really enjoy that. As of now, however, my overall satisfaction and progression experience is way too good. So, just very satisfied. How much do I agree with the following statements? There's enough supply, bro. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make you full build every single character in the game, but it also shouldn't. It just genuinely feels the fastest amongst every big title right now. Amount of grinding feels reasonable. I will say it's honestly fine now in this game. It's a complaint that I feel like non-Endfield players have made since 1.0 and after they quit their game. But if they genuinely do play the game, there's no way you should be complaining this. It really does feel fine to grind and like get the free stuff in this game. The materials are okay, as I said. It's the pools that are the question. Progression results in a clear power increase. To a certain extent, I'll say I agree. Plenty of gameplay scenarios where I can see the results of my complete progression. Are there plenty? There's not enough, bro. But CC just got released, so I'm gonna say yes. Burden of team progression is moderate after obtaining a new operator. I don't know if I'm stupid. I don't know what that means. Do they mean like, because you got the new unit, it lowers your need to progress everyone because you have that person at level 90? If that's the case, I'm just neutral to it. I don't really give a damn. Progression process is convenient to navigate. Give me gear loadout, and I'll say strongly agree. How satisfied am I with the following aspects of the character progression experience? Oh, leveling up operators? Agree. I like, as in satisfied, not very satisfied, because I hate the fact that you keep getting out of the level screen. Like, once you've done 20, you go into that skill menu, and then you have to leave back into the character, and you have to click on the level again. Why is it not a smooth experience? Fix that, Hypergrave, if you've watched this part of the video. Level up operator battle skills. Speed build maybe, don't make me click, because there's 4 skills for me to click. Activating operator talent nodes. That's fine. Upgrading operators elite level. Same problem as this. Can I just say dissatisfied? But I don't know if you can understand why. I'm just gonna put it this way. Weapons are fine. Essences have been improved for every patch. So honestly, they are doing a fairly good job. The only problem now with the essence is the fact that the suitable weapon UI is after you scroll down, when it should be on the top instead. So yeah, they gotta fix that. Essence etching. They improved it. Making gear. Artificing has been improved, so that's good too. I find this very clunky, this making gear part. Just the place to click the menu, then when you switch the menu, like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel smooth right now. This, and then of course the gear loadout not being a thing. Yeah, these are the three aspects of like the building of the game that I don't think is very seamless. Everything else has been pretty okay. Crafting, equipping, tacticals. It's fine. It's okay. Making use of combat boosters. It's also okay. How satisfied am I with obtaining it? Dissatisfied actually? Where's my T credit production? And like, again, a game that prides on automation. AK doesn't have this in their base, but I kind of wish that the base just auto collects when you log in. You know what I mean? Instead of you needing to click in and check it, it will feel so much more pleasant. Then you'll feel like a base is actually running and you don't have to be there to be a approver or checker. So, get that better. Recycling station, I'm okay. They made it collect all, so that's fine. Plot farming, I don't know, I find it a hassle. I don't really like the farming thing of this game. Outpost trading, no. Why is it not automated? Why is it not automated? Stop making me click. Let me set what I want to sell at what interval. That would make me enjoy it so much more. Trading elastic goods? No, no, no. Stop making me check the stock market. Or give me an easier way to check the stock market instead of clicking every single stock. Not a fun experience. Purchasing staple goods. This is fine. Depot note? It's so boring. Don't make me do this. Environmental monitoring. It's also so boring. Don't make me take photos every single day. No, no. I mean, you do it every 3 days, but still, don't. Trial assortment. No, I don't like trial assortment. If you guys like these things, and you're seeing how I don't, I mean, you'd be questioning me that I don't like these things, but I'll also be questioning you guys like, do you guys enjoy these things? I don't know, I don't enjoy it. It's ruining my fun of this game. I play in English, thank you very much. How satisfied am I with the localization? It's been fine. Which voiceover language do I listen to? English. How likely would you be continuing to play this game? Oh, it's not a 10 out of 10. It's it's 0 to 10 or 1 to 11, whatever way you see it. I am here. It's not a fail. I'm here. What is this? 8 out of 11 or 7 out of 10? Yeah. What's my following goals for continuing to play the game? I want to see more AIC. No, I'm too lazy to set up zipline routes. Ornamentals are fine. Enjoying the game's music. Yeah. I mean, Hyperglyph Music Company. Beat challenging in-game objectives. Yes, please give me more challenge. More team setups. I do like their team setups, so that's good. Yeah, I like their in-game environment art. I want to see what they do when they finally build a new city. More achievements. I'm not achievement-oriented as a gamer. Experiencing more dungeons and activities. Don't give me mundane activities. Good, fun ones like Umbral Monument is good. Learning more about lore. I mean, yes, but you've been doing a pretty poor job at that. Completing various in-game missions. I'm indifferent. Exploring more maps. I love exploring maps. I would say these are the key ones that I'm caring about. That is still making me stick around here. Because they do them very well. Or more like, hopefully well, if they haven't been doing it. How likely would I recommend Arknights Endfield to my friends? Oh, no, not now. I need the game to get better. I don't want to say the game will be good to my friends. And then they get in and they're disappointed. The game's got to be in a better state. Then I will feel willing to recommend to my friends. When that happens, you'll see me put it at the 11 out of 11. But for now, I'm going to say here. What's my reason that I don't recommend? Lore and story. They're not doing a good thing. Long-term content. Also, not doing a good job. Social interactions. That's pretty true. There's not enough social interactions in this game. I mean, it happens outside of game, where it's like on forums, on Twitter, you see people engaging in CC, but in-game itself, you don't really feel that. Like, you collect or you visit your friends out of business, not out of like, oh, I'm there to meet a friend, you get what I mean? No co-op elements in this game, so yeah, social interaction is pretty freaking poor. Audio-visual performance? Yeah. Grindiness? I mean, the way the daily stuff are being presented is, yeah, pretty poor. So yeah. Character development. Yeah, not really an issue to me. Rewards and benefits. Yeah. UI is good. Progression is good. Gameplay Ooh. Yeah, my fear is that the gameplay experience cannot meet the expectations of my friends. You know, they have their own likings to stuff, but it's like, I don't think the game has reached a state where I feel that confident that if I recommend someone play this now, they will definitely enjoy it. Multi-platform support? No, that's not an issue. Reputation? No, the reputation is good. I mean, the company is good. Endfield reputation? Don't know. Learning curve? Spending experience? Okay. Do I have any other feedback? I feel like the feedback I've said is in this video. I've verbalized it, I've vocalized it. It's up to them if they've watched the video. I'm too lazy to type my answer. So yeah, this should be the end of the survey already, right? If I click submit, I get my 300 Oro barrels. Game changer! Survey submitted. Thank you for completing the survey. Oh goodness, I took so long. It took me nearly an hour to film this, but of course I'm just talking to you guys and describing more of my experience. If you disagree with some of the things that I have stated while in this video, you can tell me about it in the comment. We can always discuss as to how you feel, what opposite thoughts you have or what you agreed with. So hopefully you enjoyed this one. Didn't do it on like a live stream and instead provided it to you guys via a video. Alright, I will see you guys during the AK and Endfield live streams that happens this week. Take care, yo. Bye-bye.